Hey, how's it going? It's Tanger here again. Seconds later after that last episode. Uh, let's get into the next one, huh? I'm just gonna get right into it. I just started uploading the video for the last episode, and we'll just let it go in the background while we game. Except for my frame rate is kind of bad. Is that actually because of the upload? I don't know. My frame rate's a little worse than it was, and it may be because it's trying to transfer a mini gig file over in the background. Oh well, it's still playable, and let's get into it. So let's try and find another clue. We've gotten several of these clues so far. Why is it not rotating in a reasonable way? Okay, we've already gotten two of those. I don't think we've gotten this one yet, so let's go look. Did we get that one? I don't think we did. We've beat one world already, which is pretty cool. And now we gotta figure out how to get to another world, because there's more books. There's more linking books to more worlds. And there's gonna be more puzzles and more pages, and gotta figure out how to get to them. Wait, we did see this one, didn't we? Let's check our album. Yeah, we already did this one. We already opened this one. Alright, so let's see. Are there any more clue locations? Alright, that's those are still the only ones we've got then. We've got this one, we've got this one, we've got this one, and we've got this one. So there's four. Wait, was that four? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 spots, and I think I already got all those. Let's check the photo book again. Yeah, we got 4 of those. Okay, so let's actually go and see. We'll ferret out some of this stuff. We got 2 comma separated lists. This one was aimed at that tree, so let's go look over there and see what we got. Well, let's check one more thing, actually. Let's not. I don't remember if the volts was actually the clue when we were actually pointed at the ship. So the clue should correlate to the spot that we're aiming it at. So we're going to use that comma separated list on this. And it's probably going to help us. 880. Let's do that. Did indeed, and oh, instead of a match, it's got like it's got an ignite switch. Okay, so let's crank this sucker all the way out the wazoo, right? Okay, it's cranked pretty good. And then let's light it. This certainly used to be a match, but it's different now. So what's it doing? Okay. We wanted to get in there. Let's hold on. Let's try some. All right, let's turn this sucker off. Let's go. Go. Maybe we can just jump in the tree as it goes by. Gimme. Yes, we're in. Alright, so it's going down. And we're inside it. Okay, what's this do? This probably releases the pressure also. Alright, we're in a new location. We found a spot. This is definitely something new. Let's just raise it back up. What's this? Oh yeah. Yeah, so this works on the other side. So it's controllable from both sides apparently. Alright, well we're on the bottom of some sort of underground layer. And let's look around. It's another linking book. And this is probably channel wood. Yeah, it looks like it probably is. Anything else down here? No? Alright, let's just press it. Let's go. New world. So this one was mentioned in the library. We saw the book on it earlier. And it's got windmills and stuff everywhere. And it's got this cool set of bridges right over the water. This is a really cool place. I remember it looks even better than it did back in the day. And I remember this was just a fascinating looking area because, I don't know, it just was. And it still is. I made a Minecraft world that was based on this place. I called it Mystwood. It was on my Minecraft server years and years ago. And it was similar to this, where it was a water planet that was water in every direction, except for one thicket of trees where all that were connected by bridges, just like this. I mean, it was really cool. We had a whole lot of people on it, and then later on, it was supposed to have been irradiated and turned into everything was killed. It was one of the survey worlds, which were considered like unstable exploration worlds, where they're temporary, so they all have a natural disaster that gets them, like meteors or radiation or whatever. Okay, so here we're discovering something that's probably important. A series of pipes that we can direct. And we don't really know what they're for yet. But probably has something to do with this. What was that noise? Okay, so we don't really know if this is a pump or if it's if it's to pump something. 'Cause there's a gap here. Is this supposed to be an intake or it pushes the water? But let's look around. We're bound to find some sort of way to. So are these sources, or is it just a dead end? I don't know. We're going to have to work it out. Okay, so there's lots of branches. We need to figure out which side is the source and which side is... Okay, this is a windmill, so this is probably where it's pumping from. This is doing the work. Yeah, okay. So this is doing some work. Oh, it turns it off. Sounds like we can hear water in the pipe. So hold on, let's do okay, that is quiet, alright? I don't think I can hear water in this pipe. So that's the on-off switch for the pipe. Windmill, pulling the water out. source. We figured that part out. I definitely hear water in this pipe. So now we want to take the water somewhere. And let's figure out where we want to put it. There's a door. Put it over here and see what happens. It's already over there. Is there to work this machine? So it's presumably pumping over here and doing what? Maybe going up there? I can't get in this door, so I don't think that's going to help us yet. We're going to have to come up with something else. And it's going to be elsewhere. So like that. And look around, see what we got. So it's going that way. Let's see what's going that way. Going that way. There's a door. This should be powered. Jump in it. Alright, so I guess it's a water-powered elevator. And, well, maybe it's not a water-powered elevator. Sure looks like it. Looks like it could be. Maybe it's going up. I guess the pipe is going up. I don't know why it goes down and then goes up. But, I don't know what else is going on there. So let's look around, see what else there is. Let's do this. Huh. Can we get over there? Alright, let's do a different thing. Let's go over here again. Around here a little bit more. So this appears to just be a dead end, right? I mean, it just goes into the water. And there's nothing to do over here, so I don't know what the point of dumping it in the water would be, other than a dead end. Probably a dead end. This way, you can get here two different ways, and there's definitely a dealie there that we can activate. So let's run water over to it and see what happens. Sounds good. Water. And a lever. Let's change it. What do we got? Work. Bridge. Alright, totally lost my bearing. Ooh, a frog. Neat. I don't remember that. Right, here's another door with an actual workable doohickey on it that has a pump next to it. So has a pipe going up, but this one at least has a working lever that presumably does something. Here's the other side of that one deal, so we can hook the pipe up and now power this elevator. But we gotta go run all the way back around and turn the water on over here. Why's my mouse like that? Looks funny, right? Alright, hold on, let's see something. Is this another dead end? This appears to be another dead end, right? Yeah, looks like that. Okay, so we've seen this elevator. We've had it powered, and it did not seem to do anything. So that is a waste of time. Let's go about this one. Alright, so we've got that where the water will go over there now. Let's turn it on. Oops, it's already on. Let's do this one. Oh. Alright, so that should bring the water over here. And now it'll go across the pipes and power that elevator over there. So it looks like we've seen everything else down here on this level. We've got an elevator we can't figure out how to use. We got a pipe we connected. Hopefully that one bridge is still there and doesn't need to have power on the whole time. And it is. Good. Now we should be able to get all the way back to the elevator and turn it on. This is one of those areas where the lightning would have really been nice. But the higher quality graphics everywhere else is nice overall. Let's see, what does this do? There's the elevator? Oh, maybe that calls it back down if you're already up. Let's do this one. Do I just need to close the door? Is that why the other one didn't work? Oh, man. So the other one could have potentially worked the whole time if I just closed the damn door. Unless it didn't have a lever. I don't remember. Did it have a lever? We might have just not worked it right. Oh, that's the linking book, back to Myst. So that is the end, and we didn't do other stuff, though, that we probably needed to do first, so let's go back. It's a lot easier to get off this island than the last one, huh? Run all the way back to that other elevator that I didn't figure out how to use here, right? I guess I'll avoid using the word "we" when I'm talking about my own failures. Since it's hardly anyone else's fault. All right, let's go back to that thing. And what's going on? Oh, okay, it's this one. Alright, it does have a lever. I just need to close the door, huh? Okay, well now we know. I had this on my Minecraft server too, where it had it had multiple upper levels, and at one point there was it was Christmas during the time of the year that we were playing it, so people put all these lights up in the trees, and it looked awesome. It was like giant Christmas trees. So anyway, let's see. There's a network of little hubs and bridges here, and somewhat maze-like looking. There was a map in one of those books back in Myst, and I didn't write it down. So anyway, let's look around a little bit. If we start to get lost, I'll make a map. We're looking for, at the very least, a couple of pages for the red and blue book. And possibly more. An eye out for those pages. Looks like a little dwelling. Without a whole lot of privacy. Hey, here's something way up there too. Is that the one we went to with the book? That could have been where the book was. So far it's just a one-way way. We don't really need a map. We do need some pages. Okay, now it's actually branching. So this is the way we came from. So we'll go right. There's lots of scenic, there's lots of atmospheric sounds here too. They honestly don't seem to fit the the location very well. These trees don't even wiggle, actually. They didn't wiggle in the original either because it was all pre-rendered, but you would think they would wiggle. There's no wind. Oh well, what are you gonna do? This is like I don't know how many times they remastered it. Several times. They did a real Myst. They did a Myst remaster, something like that. What does this do? It certainly seemed to work this cable, but not doing anything. Is this a dead end? Well, we got a mysterious cable. Oh, it's opening that door. Didn't even look like it worked that cable at all. I don't see any movement in the wire, so I didn't even think it was doing anything, but it is. It opened that door. You know, there's definitely a handful of shortcomings I'm starting to notice here with the game. I mean, you'd think when they modernized it into this new engine with all these new capabilities, it actually, you know, animate some stuff. There's no trees. I saw a frog. I did see a frog. I don't remember if there was anything like that in the original. There could have been. But, I mean, they could have put a lot more life into this place. I mean, it sounds alive, but it doesn't look alive at all. Might as well be like my Myst world where everything got irradiated. Okay, so that's the Myst book right there. It's on roughly the same level as that we're on. And there are higher levels up there, so there's something up there. Let's go this way this time. It looks like a... Let's go this way. Still haven't seen any pages or anything noteworthy other than a lever. Don't see any pages here either. Another dead end. It's getting a little bit more maze-like at this point, isn't it? Let's go this way. Lots of pottery. Primitive dwellings. Cool spot, though. It's very scenic. I wish there was a little bit more life in the environment, given the new engine and all. But it's a little stale, isn't it? It's a little sterile. It looks cool. It doesn't feel cool. The original actually seemed a bit more atmospheric to me, honestly, because it was all misty, and at the time it was just really one of the coolest places I'd seen rendered in a game. And this one is, you know, better, but it's 30 years later. It could have easily been substantially better than this. Given the quality of games that we see all around, you know, all the different games that there are on the market these days, this is definitely not blowing my socks off compared to the original, which totally blew my socks off at the time. Alright, we got two things here. We got an elevator and we got a stairway. Significant. Did we get to that before? I think, is that the first thing on... Yeah, that was the first thing we saw. So, actually, we don't need the old elevator. Let's crank this over. This should turn on that elevator up there. It can go even higher. Getting dizzy. But yeah, I don't know. I'll give it a little bit of a pass because what's going on? Okay, yeah, let's do that. I'll give it a little bit of a break though, on account of you don't have to have the most impressive graphics ever for a puzzly game. Like, I loved Outer Wilds. It was amazing, beautiful game, really cool way that you learn how things work and explore around. It was great. I mean, it's not the most amazing graphics you've ever seen in your life either, but it does have an awesome, like, the world, that game feels alive. You know, you're in a living universe, universe and a living solar system, and there's all sorts of action and everything's happening. I mean, this place looks like it should be a lot more animated than it is. I mean, even if they just had a mild sway of the trees, or a bird here or there, that would have really added a nice touch, but they didn't do it. It's just kind of a bummer. Oh, boy. Oh, he looks incredibly dorky. The rendered, you know, the 3D modeled heads of the brothers are tacky as hell. I'll tell you. The original was like an actual real life recording of some dudes, and it didn't seem tacky at all. I mean, it was low resolution, low quality compression at the time, but it looked like you're communicating. You know, it looked like a real recording. Okay, yeah, that just seems really silly. Oh well, what are you gonna do? I'm just gonna move past it. So this is one of the brothers' lairs, apparently. This must be one of the brothers' bedrooms. Way up here on the top deck. Let's go look around. Wait, oh, I got turned around here. Okay, let's go down here. Go in here. I don't know what that was about. Alright, here's one of the pages. This must be this must be his bedroom. Ooh, what's this? Okay, sure. So that's the same recording that's in the trap over there.
I hope I pushed the right button, my dear brother. What a very interesting device you have here. I'm not erasing anything important in mind. Remember, he is preparing. Take only one page.
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about. So I guess this is the one brother's room. This must be the guy that's more savage. And this is the guy who's more sophisticated, talking to him.
I hope
he's preparing. Only take one page. I have no idea what they're talking about. But
very interesting device.
It seems like they're communicating with each other.
I'm not erasing anything.
They're both trapped now, so these are old recordings. Talking about something being prepared.
Remember.
Maybe the trap, maybe something else, but they're talking about taking pages. Now their books have pages missing. But what book are they talking about taking pages from? I don't know. I'll have to keep exploring. Alright, so I'm up on the top deck. I found that guy's bed. I found a page. There is potentially... Oh, here's another thing. We didn't come over here, did we? This must be the sophisticated guy's bedroom. He's got some stuff. Random nonsense. Here's a page. Oh, actually, you can actually read that. Wait, this isn't the same page. Vault access. Island of Myst. On Myst, accessible can be simply followed. First locate switches. Switches to the dock. Marker switch. I don't know. We'll just take a picture of this for now. Can we take this with us? Get out of it. Okay, well that is, seems like an important clip. And here's the page. There's a red page. Okay. That's everything important here. We've got it seems seems like a pretty important clue. Something about the dock. Off position. Go to the dock. Marker switch off. Okay, so that seems important. We'll keep that in mind and get the hell out of here. Alright, so I think we've done everything up on this top deck. I think we've got everything we need for this island, actually. Let's go back down and we'll look around a little bit more, but I think that's all the stuff that's important here. He is preparing. I just got an achievement. He is preparing. I don't know what that means exactly. I guess they're talking about their dad preparing something. Maybe to trap him. That'd be my guess. Let's look around a little bit more up here while we're here. There could be something. I think we covered all the ground up here, actually. Let's see. I went around that way the first time, but it disconnects in between, doesn't it? So, let's backtrack a little bit here. What's that? Yeah, I think we've been up. I think we, hey, what's that? Oh yeah, that's the exit. Yeah, so we've done all this stuff. I think we covered all the ground. We found all the pages. We found a good clue. Pretty sure we can get out of here now. So let's bail out of here. We'll go down here. And I'm going to need to put the water back to that one elevator at the end, so let's put some of these. That one will probably do it, actually, because I think it was the last one we're messing around with before. What is it? Maybe not. Let's do this one. Alright, I think that goes to the connected pipe. That ought to do it. We gotta go around the other way. I'm pretty sure that is about a wrap for this place, too. Channel view. Lovely area. Actually, that was the name of the map, right? Did I? Let's go ahead and save one here. And, is it Channel Wood? Channel Wood. Okay, it's a pretty area. It feels a little bit more alive down here on the water, doesn't it? Because the water actually wiggles. And, yeah, it definitely feels a lot more alive down here on the bottom floor. But, yeah, I wish they just made those trees wave a little bit in the wind. That would have been great. Oh, well. This is a... It still looks cool. I mean, it looks very static, though. That's the thing, man. I just wish they made those trees wave. It would have really been a nice touch. Oh, well, what are you going to do? Grab one too much, although I can't seem to stop. Alright, here we are. We're back to the book. I'm going to jump back in, head back to Myst, and I'm going to wrap up another episode of the show right here, because that seems like a good stopping point. And I'll catch y'all on the next one. Y'all have a good one. See you next time. Later. Oh, wrong button.